We wouldn't mind a leak from Google, which would be, I think, probably all the Patriot Act requests.
Yeah, which would be illegal.
Depends on jurisdiction.
We are a U.S.
There's higher laws, First Amendment, you know.
No, I've actually spent quite a bit of time on this question because I'm in great trouble because I've given a series of criticisms about Patriot 1 and Patriot 2. Because I think they're because they're non-transparent, because the judge's orders are hidden and so forth and so on. And the answer is that the laws are quite clear about Google in the U.S. We couldn't do it. It would be illegal.
So we're fighting this case now with Twitter. We've done 3 court hearings now, trying to get the names of the other companies that fulfilled the subpoenas to the grand jury in the U.S. Twitter resisted, and so that's how some of us became aware. They argued that we should be told that there was a subpoena. I wasn't told, but...
This is concerning you?
Yeah, me personally. Yeah. But 3 other people. But we know there's at least 4 other companies.
I can certainly pass on your request to our general counsel.
Tell them to argue that we should be told.
So your specific request is that Google argue legally that WikiLeaks as an organization should be informed.
Or any of the individuals.
Or the individuals, if they are named in a FISA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will pass that along.
That is a part of this 5-hour conversation that you had with the CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, and Scott Malcolmson, Director of Speechwriting for UN Ambassador to Susan Rice. Can you talk about the circumstances of this meeting, how you made this recording, and then talk about the substance of what we just heard?
It's quite interesting to speculate as to the surface excuse for the meeting being about a book versus was there another side to it as well. If we look at the way Eric Schmidt and Jared Cohen have been going to North Korea and meeting with some other figures, and how that information very rapidly goes back to the State Department, we know that the results of that meeting with Eric Schmidt and Jared Cohen went very, very quickly back to the top levels of the State Department. They're in some ways becoming informal, deniable foreign ministers for a section of US power. That's a very interesting thing to see Google resting so heavily on the US State Department.